Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Algorithm by Sarah. In this channel, we will mainly focus on exercises. In algorithm, I will write in a language close to Pascal so everyone can understand it. It will be easy. It's like algorithm. It will be easy for you to, I don't know, translate it to the language C or whether you will with whatever language you use. So here is the program. We will do linked list and then double linked list, and we have circular linked list. Then we move to stack, we move to queue, and we have recursion, and then we have a tree. So we will now do our first exercise. Let's see, it's in linked list singly, that goes one way. Okay. The first question says add an element at the front of the list. Look, we have a list. For example, we have this. We will put the value in it. So, for example, we have this list, and he said to us we need to add an element where it means at the front, here. Now, what should we do? The first thing, we need to have a node. We need to create a node. So, create the node. Second, this node should have value like the other nodes. Means we will give it a value. Now, when we give it a value, how to link it at the first? What do we need? We need a pointer that point in this node. Okay, so let's see how I will write this algorithm. Now, focus with me. We will do a procedure we will name it add front. We have the parameter var l, which is a list. Why I said var? Because this list won't rest like it was. It will be changed. This is why I said var, variable. And then we have the val is the value that we will give to this node. I will say integer. Here we have the variable. What did I say? We need a pointer. We need the node that we will be creating. So I'll say q. I'll give it. It's a list. Now begin. We said create the node. There is a function that you learned at your university that will make this easier for us. Like the first one, it is called allocate. Allocate, what does it do? It creates the node. Now we say allocate. What? Allocate q. The second one, we will give this node a val that we write it in the parameter. So we will write like this: q value val. Now it is a real thing. How do we connect this node? Like I'll say, I don't know, 5. We have this pointer q. How do I connect it to this front? So we should know that this, what do we call this? we call this the next. Q is next. We will link this Q next with this list L. So we write it like this. And then we will our L list will be in here. After we connected this, this L will be here. So we will make L in the place of Q. This is how we do the first question. Now, in the second question, he said add an element where? At the end. How do I know that I have arrived at the end here? How do I know? I need a pointer, this pointer of this L list. What should he do? He should move step by step until he arrives where? At null. Until we call this next is equal to null. So let's write it. As we did, we say procedure add and parameter will be the same is variable L, it is list. We have val integer. Now in the variable we will have, I said we obviously has Q, the node that we will be creating, and we need a pointer. I will show you what it does. We will name it P. All right, so let's begin. What we said earlier, we will create the node with the function allocate. We will give it a value. Now, we will put this pointer at the head of the list. We will put it here. This is here. We put the P here. So we put the P in L at the start. Now we will do the condition, the loop or the condition while, so this pointer will move like this until he arrive at nil. So we will say while P next of P doesn't equal nil, so we will put the P equal to P the next, so it will increase by step 1. So we will say while P next doesn't equal to null, we will increment the steps. So while the P next, this and this doesn't equal to nil, we will move forward. So it was here P, and then it will be here P, and then P will be here. Once P arrives here, what do we have here? We have the next of the p is equal to nil, as you see here. It is the end. So I will get out of this loop while p the next is equal now to null. We will get out of this. Now what I will do to connect this one with the node that I created, it is the same as we did previously. We will do this p next to p. We will connect it with q, just with this. And this is it. It is very easy question. It is mostly for the beginning, and later we will do more harder questions. The third one said calculate the length of a list. Now we will do the length of the list. Now we should do the third one, the third question, which is said calculate the length. For example, I have this node. For this node, it is the length of it is 3. To count this length, we need a counter. We will give it a value of 0 because we're at first. And then I need a pointer that will be pointing at the head. Now, I will need a condition that will make this pointer move forward, and the counter will be increased. So as long as p is not equal, this one is not equal to nil, we will move forward. And I will tell you why I didn't say the next of p, which is this. What did I say? Nil, so it will be out of this list. So it will be here. We have 0. It will move. The pointer will move as long as p is not equal to nil. We will have cpt is 1 now, and then p is not equal to nil, all of this. It will move forward. We will have the counter equal to 2. And then we have, if we did the next of p is equal to null, we don't want it to be equal to null, then we will be out of the condition and we will have 2. And while we clearly have 3 nodes in this list. So now, as long as p does not equal to nil, as you can see, the counter is equal to 3, and then p will move forward out of the list. We will do the condition. Does p equal to nil? Yes, it does. And then we're out of it, and then we have the counter, the length is 3. Now we will write this algorithm. It is a function because it will give us in return a value. Call it length. We have L, it is a list. It will give us integer. I have the pointer p list. And then what do we have? We have the counter. We begin. put P at the head, and you have the counter is 0. While P is not equal to nil, the counter will increase step by 1, and P will also move forward. At the end, we will have return what? We will have return, say, the counter. So this is it for today's video. Subscribe and like if you want to see more of this, like this exercises. See you next video. Bye.